What's up, guys? So, let's just start this off real easy. As y'all probably know, I have changed the name of the channel. So, I am no longer the Dragon Sage. If y'all want to address me, I shall be now addressed as it. And, I will address you guys as now my players, because that's what the name of the race in the anime. So, today we got What If Deku was Mono, part 2. So, I think the last place we left off was Mono teleporting, well, warping somewhere that I didn't tell y'all where it was. So, when Mono warped, he warped, I just choose a different picture. He warped to his their dorm, because I remember saying that they shared a dorm. So yeah. Now, I don't know if I said this in the video or not, but Six was not conscious for any of that. So, Deku or Mono puts on the bed and he just sat down on the floor, plugged his headset into the game, and played some Apex until she woke up. About 4 hours later, Six wakes up. Well, Six wakes up, and I'm gonna say it's the next day, and Mono stayed up all night playing that game. I'm telling you, like, he had started over from the first rank. He made it all the way to Predator in that one night. If you don't know why I don't know the first rank, is because it's been so long since I've been the first rank. I forgot what it's called. So, when Six wakes up, she gets up and, hugs him. It was like, yeah. Because the way Mono was saying it was he had his headset on and he was facing away from the bed. And Six got up and got up off the bed and hugged him. You know how I'm gonna see if I can find it and just show y'all what I mean. So I'll be right back. Like this. This is how she was hugging. Like this. So Mono looks up at her and says, "Is she alright?" She says she's fine, and thanks him for saving her from a 0 point that I believe she easily took out. I think she was just being simp on that key. Y'all shall never know if I was making a simp on this one. So, it's about a couple minutes before they had to go to class. So, Mono gets dressed in his normal attire. His normal attire. Just without the bag. Yeah, his hair just covers his eyes, and that's the only white people see. Sorry about that, guys. I'm It's a little congested. So, yeah. So, Deku warps them in class. And it's like they warp in before anybody is in the class except for Aizawa. And Aizawa, if you didn't know, likes this Deku and don't really care about what he does. He he's kind of like a dad, not dad type situation. But anyways, Izuku, and well, Momon. I was about to call him Momon. If you don't know what that's from, then yeah, I won't understand. But it's funny. Mono. So Mono's sitting down and Six is sitting in his lap. Yeah, I know how that is. And like she just sitting on his lap, talking to him in the class. Aizawa don't really care. Don't really care about this because he like they already sharing a room, so this could just be a picture of what they actually do, which they have a couple of times, just a few. Yeah, I'll leave that context to y'all. And if y'all want me to make a 18 plus part, that will probably be part 4 whenever I get around to it. But anyway, back to the story. So the first person to come in is Momo, because she's an overachiever and she always does. But she comes in and sees him, and she just kept to herself about it because she was like, I don't know what this man's quirk is. He could literally slap me and I don't even know it. So I'm gonna shut up and just sit in my desk. You know, Ida comes in, then next is Ida, and Ida makes a fuss about it. And what Mono does is, well, Six gets off his lap, Mono stands up, puts his hand out, and this man shoots a beam of static directly in Ida's face. Like, hold up, guys, I'm about to make a big. Oh, dang. Oh, God. Well, that explains what I was about to say, but okay. Okay, I'm actually good. I'm good. Yeah. So, yeah, it was a beam of black and white static just in Ida's face, just directly in his face. Like, it started like 2 inches from Ida's face, going straight out. And if I don't know this, I don't understand how y'all will not know this if y'all watched the first video I made, which was this. But the first part, his his static does damage, and he took a shot point blank range, directly for him. And Mono wasn't like power scaling it to him. He was just letting the teensy weensy bits of his power out, which is enough to literally blow up the planet. Blow up the planet they're on. To be honest. So Ida just got murked real quick. I mean, Ida's dead. Ida's dead. Momo ain't saying. Momo didn't say anything. He was like, I just witnessed this man get folded in 2 seconds. I'm not saying shit because I don't want to die. And Mr. Aizawa, like, he gets up from his nap and like, you killed one. And Deku was like, you know why? You were here. You heard him. And Aizawa was like, understandable. Now get rid of his body. And you know what? And Six does this one. Six does this one. Because, if I don't know, Six does need to eat technically living meat, but still human meat. So, she like her, like a shadow appears like under his body, or like a shadowy a circle of shadow, and hands just grab him and pulls him into the shadow. And that's how that went. No, now everybody's like, now every wait, yeah, I did, yeah, I did. I was contradicting myself real quick. So now, like one by one, everybody's coming in, and none of them know what happened, so they don't really care. And since one person got eliminated, since since Ida is no longer in the picture, we are adding a new character, which is also gonna be the ship with Six, because it's not. Y'all see, y'all see. So this is Shadow Six, Six's sister, her twin sister. Yeah, so I'm gonna explain this to you what's the timeline and stuff about it. So basically, in the first one I said Six was getting chased by a man with a burlap sack and a shotgun. But she was Six, was taken from her family, well, sold to this man by her family, and they kept her younger sister, which is Shadow Six. Dang, that came out of nowhere. Yeah. So Shadow Six walks. So Shadow Six is late, so she walks in the classroom wearing the same thing as Six, just black. And Milo looks like he did double take. He was like, okay, Six, but dark over here. Six, there's Six here. What is going on here? I understand nothing, but I'll act like I do. Till I get the explanation, this you shall be dubbed Dark Six and Normal Six. Give cough. I hate it. So, oh God, no, no, I don't want you there. I had to cough again. Oh, that was a burp. Ooh, the heck is that? Okay, back to our picture of Shadow Six. So, Shadow Six runs to her sister and gives her a hug, and they both are crying. Mono's still like, something I don't understand is going on. But this one seems to be quite fond of Six, and Six seems to be quite fond of this one. I shall allow it. So Shadow Six or Dark Six, no matter which one you want to call her. Hold up, go. Wow, dang, I hate those things. Okay. So, yeah, Shadow 6 says, Big sis, you're back. And then Mono's like, okay, this makes more sense. This is younger sister. This is Six's younger sister. I, now, brain makes sense now. So, after that lovey-dovey stuff got done, Six sits next to, she sits on the other side of Mono. Let me explain how they're sitting. So, Mono's like, corner. Mono is in, like, the corner of the window seat. The anime character seat, if you have to be exact, that window seat. So, Six is sitting in front of him. Shadow Six is sitting next to him. You feel me? Y'all feel me? Y'all feel me? Okay. Let's move on. Class starts. Aizawa says all his normal bull crap about going to do the test, the course apprehension test. If I'm correct, I'm right? So, when they get out there, and he says his whole crap about whoever gets the lowest gets expelled, except for Mono. Six, and apparently this one over, certainly the one that looks like Six, just with black and gray skin, and they're like showing favoritism. I'm like, and Aizawa says, yes, this one I can understand. Them two gave me no problems. You have, these haven't. You don't get privileges. They do. Yes, I'm showing favoritism. I don't give a crap. Now, get your asses down there and change and get outside before I expel y'all. And they all shut up and start the walking. And basically, Mono just warps. Like, what he does is, Six gets on his back and Shadow Six is holding onto his arm. And he warps them into the girl locker room. And yes, a few of them was already down there when he walked in. And he dropped him. He let him down, and then worked himself into the boys' one. Worked himself into the boys' locker room and started to change into the UA gym outfit. As you know and love. And it's time for Minetta's part, cause I'm about to do some Minetta dirty. So Minetta does his whole spat about the hole in the wall that he's about to look through. So, what Mono does is he grabs Minetta and slams his head through the wall, like, So basically, he grabs the back of his head and rams his head and like the half of his body into the girl's locker room, and he's just holding him. And then he pulls him back in. He pulls him back in the room and literally cracks his skull. He slams him down and cracks his skull on the ground. And then there's then they see shirtless Mono with his hair still like over his face. And then he he just does the quickest motion and he just go. And almost he had I'm making him over. He has the power to reverse time on certain things, and he just goes and he just like sticks his hand out and reverse time on the wall, so it's not longer broken, and he like just fixes the hole. This was already in that. So and like the girls was just like what huh what wait they were like because they don't know if to be angry, appreciative, or downright scared because they can appreciate him knocking the pervert out and slamming him into the floor. They can be freaked out about the fact that he literally broke in through the wall with a guy in his hand and looked unfazed, brought him out and slammed him on the ground still. And then they can be scared the fact that he just reversed time on a wall without changing anything else. So yeah, they confusion and Six and Child Six was like, we have seen him do this before. Well, Six was like, she has seen him do this before. It ain't surprising. Child Six didn't really bother her to make a reaction because she assumed he can already do this. So he gets to the ball throw test. Aizawa throws Mono the ball since he did make the highest on the entrance exam test. And any past score I gave him is now invalid because I'm about to give him a crap ton of points. So I'm gonna say he had 10,000. He had 5,000 hero points, 5,000 rescue points, which equals to 10,000 points. And they all in all the classes like, wait a minute, how the how in the sweet Jesus. And then he was, and but Six and Shadow Six were unfazed because he like, that's him home back. They was like Six was about to say that, but she did not say it. So what Mono does is he said like Aizawa says throw it once without your quirk and throw it again without with your quirk. So so I'm just gonna say this Mono's strong in the games because he can pull Six up and use weapons to like almost the same size as him. So he's pretty strong in the game. Now you know what I'm about to do? I'm gonna take the number 1 zillion and times and add it to that number. So I'm just gonna go delete this and so what he pulls his arm back and deletes that ball. He goes and Alzaya's thing just goes and explodes. Okay, a number past infinity, just on the thing, right? And I was like, he shook his head, yes. Now let's see what you can do with something like all your powers. I know as soon as said that because all of a sudden that ball just gets a whole lot of energy just comes flooding into that ball. Like all the energy that Mono he can fit in that ball and keep contained. And he just deletes that thing. And Aizawa did get another extensor. And then when he threw that and the thing just went like it coughed right like I did. It just exploded, collapsed back in on itself, rebuilt itself and collapsed back onto itself, and then de-animized itself. And I was like, You are a god. So, you are definitely not getting betrayed, because if you do, we are about to lose, because we can't handle your hands. So, I'm not going to get into anybody else's stuff. Mono gets first place in everything. Then 6, then Shadow 6, then Todoroki, then Bakugo, and everybody else fall into their place. And then whatever each place was, whoever place was not, was taken, they will be moved into that place. Okay. Okay. So, as all this says, now y'all can go home. Which these two do grab onto Mono and just the warpity warp out of there. And this is about to get to the end of the video, so I'm gonna leave y'all off with something that y'all might like. So he warps back to the door, and he gets pushed onto the bed. Y'all will see you in the next video. Goodbye, my players. This is Zet the God, and I'm out.